what's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the broadcast. It is 10K Wednesday, and we are doing amazing things and having a great time doing it. Um, I am really doing my best to make sure that we are staying in integrity. We are making so many more than 10,000 contacts that the challenge now is going to be where we go from here in 2021 and where we grow from here. I'm going to share something with you guys. I don't know if you have been following along, if you've seen some of my other broadcasts. What's up, everybody? If I can't, I got my screen set up so I can't really see who's on. So I'm saying what's up to you. Forgive me if I can't say exactly who it is, but I love you, and we're doing our best to make sure that we're growing, right? So I'm going to share something with you. I'm just going to try to figure out how to share it so that I'm not sharing people's names, so to speak. I don't think that they would mind, but I haven't asked permission, so I'm going to just share their numbers. What we've been doing for the past few months is every month we do a challenge. At the beginning of the month, we challenge the agents to put a certain amount of volume under contract. And in March, we did March to $1 million. We usually do that at the DeVoe Group. It's a tradition now to do $1 million under contract in the month of March. We call it March to $1 million. My screen is a little tilted. I hope I don't give anybody any kind of seasickness, whatever. I don't know. It's going to bug me. If it's not bugging you, it's not going to bug me. So we did it, and we announced the winner. Jamira Lashley was the winner of March to $1 million. She actually put 8 million under contract in the month of March. Now, Jamira hasn't been an agent for an incredible long time, and so to her credit, she put her nose down and just started working, and she didn't lift her head until she was absolutely crushing whatever her goal was. And then in April, so what happened was those agents went in, and each one of those agents in there's probably about 20, 25 agents that participated, sort of realized that they could do what they set out to do. And what we were talking about last night is that when April came along and we reset the goal again to do $1 million under contract, they did it again, and it sort of proved that it wasn't a fluke, that they really did it deliberately. And so what we did in May was we set the goal at 4 million, and we made it conscious that because they know they could do it and because it was a challenge, they were doing 4 million at will, no matter what. Well, not everybody is at 4 million yet, but we also still have another 5 days left in the month. And so we'll hit you. I'm going to share their numbers, and then we'll sort of talk about the limitless possibilities of this, right? And so I am just going to scoot over to the Chrome tab. This Chrome tab right here. I'm going to hit share. You see this number here? 69,233,530. That is the total amount that these folks have done in 26 days in May. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. This number, as we get closer to the end of the month, is even more impressive, knowing that most of these agents are less than 2 years old as agents. And if you look at their production, 3.5, 1.6, 2.6, 1.4, 1.2, 2.7. I got another 2.7. I got another 4.0. I got one down here that's 5.3. This is 17.5 million, right? So these are agents that are juggling families. They're juggling kids. They've got things to do. Some of these agents have 2 jobs. Some of these agents are less than 6 months old as an agent. And they're doing this, and they're working their ass off, and they're being consistent. They're working buyers and sellers and rentals and investors. They're doing everything that they can to create business. And what's in front of us is the possibilities that they're going to repeat this process all year long. Right now, here's the implications of this, and this is where I want to sort of spend our time. There are a lot of folks who spend time and energy complaining about the market one way, shape, or form, complaining about, oh, I don't want to work with buyers anymore. Or, oh, there's so many offers and I can't get my offers accepted, et cetera, et cetera. There's so much to complain about that. What these agents decided to do was they decided to focus on their clients, their customers, and production. They decided to focus on what was working. And so we get together literally every night. We deconstruct their day. We do a 7-question coaching system that is, in my opinion, very, very powerful. They have access to my sponsors. They have access to agents that are doing thousands of transactions. They get guest speakers. The people come in, vendors come in and do presentations, and it's all about production and how they grow business. I am incredibly proud of them. I want to say that 10K Wednesday is not a large enough number. Here's what I want to show you guys. We're going to do a different structure. What I'm going to do is, for the rest of the year, we're going to get on Wednesday and we're going to do follow-up. We're going to do best practices. I'm going to interview some of these agents that are new agents. I'm going to interview some experienced agents during this session. We're going to keep it to a half an hour to 45 minutes, and we're going to grow business like at 2 insane numbers. I'm going to share with you guys some of the processes, some of the productive processes that they work, so that you can do some production process. And I'm going to challenge you to come on and either accentuate the stuff that's happening or prove us wrong and tell us that we're absolutely insane. As of now, we have 23,000 contacts made today. 23,000 contacts made today. So that means that if only half of them turn into transactions, right? So let's say 11 and a half. Let's just say 11 transactions. If 11 and a half thousand, that's 11 and a half thousand opportunities to turn into transactions, and only half of them turn into transactions, right? That's 500 and that's 5,500 transactions as a result of one day's work. What we get wrong most of the time is that these things, this lead gen that we're doing is going to turn into transactions tomorrow. And in fact, they're probably on a 24-month calendar, right? I have people out there that are looking for properties that may not buy for another 5 or 6 months. So we're working together with these leads that have been generated over the last 3 to 6 months to see if we can match them with one of the properties that we've spoken to over that time. So I don't know. I invite you to participate in this on a high level. If you have a salesperson's license, if you are growing your business, any market that you're in, we're looking to partner up with you. We have nightly coaching that is invaluable. We have daily lead gen that we do together that is absolutely amazing. And more importantly, we have access to some of the greatest minds in real estate and real estate sales in the world that we can confer with, that we can actually build your business together with. So that's it for today. I'm working with a lump in my throat, a frog in my throat, whatever the hell you want to call it. And 23,000 leads, 23,000 contacts. We had an amazing day today. We did a poolside chat with some really, really powerful agents. Dave Finale, Mark Stein. Mark the Misfit is amazing. We each one of us presented in turn. Mark talked to us about intent and gratitude and giving and working together. He emphasized the fact that this is a realtor's market and not a buyer or a seller's market, and that brokering a deal and working together to get that deal done is the most powerful thing you could do as an agent. He offered to help anybody that was listening to develop a business that was agent centered so that they can grow their business together. That was awesome and powerful. And then Finale got up and he did his Art of Differentiation and his Days Without Doubt presentation. And he got serious about how you work your business from being different in the market and not doing the same thing that everyone else is doing, and not just running and checking a box that says you're a realtor, but actually doing the work behind your mindset, behind making great decisions, behind being accountable to what you said you were going to do, and being committed to transforming your business, transforming your life, and hitting your goals. And then I just did this thing, man, where we were just, me, I'm like, pick up our phone, let's make some contacts, let's dial some folks, let's that's what I do. I'm a one-trick pony, man. We we talked about the seven question coaching, and then I was like, pick up your phone, let's start dialing, let's start doing our thing. And we had a really good time. And the only thing I regret is not bringing my swimming trunks so I could jump into the water right afterwards. So June 9th, I think, is the next one that we're going to do it. Get at us if you want to do it. We started on time and we freaking ended on time, and it was awesome. And we got folks to work while we were there. And I said, well, my ISA set 2 appointments for us that are turning into contracts. Man, you're invited to the next one. If you have a real estate license and you want us to come and kick it with you, you want to have a little thing, man, let us know and we'll figure out how to come into a town near you. Last but not least, I want to shout out my girl Chauncey Pham down in Dallas, Texas. She had an incredible workshop last week that I went to after the appointment. We had an appointment academy, and the last day of the appointment academy we did in Texas right before, like during the workshop that she was doing, we were doing it. And the ideas that she had, the amount of engagement that she had, the amount of quantitative, productive activities that these agents were doing was absolutely amazing. And I use that word literally. My eyes were bugging out of my head watching the folks doing what they're doing, participating in their business on a high level. I got to give a shout out, man. Al, all of y'all, man. You guys were just killing it out there in Texas, man. Nate, Tennessee. There was agents there from Tennessee, from Alabama. What's up, Quincy? I see you, Q, in the place to be. The reason why my voice is hoarse is because there was so much energy in the room. We presented at the highest level possible. People took action. Kelsey and all of the agents out there just took action at a high level, and I was incredibly honored to be a part of it and look forward to doing stuff like that. Chauncey, you're brilliant, and you did an incredible job. I salute you for it. We were at this place called Cooking Concept. Trey, I don't want to murder his last name. I've got his card around here somewhere. Hold on. Trey Wilcox. He's got this thing called Cooking Concepts in Plano, Texas. Let me tell you right now, wasn't nothing Plano about that spot. He's one of those chef tainers. I think he won on Iron Chef or Chopped or whatever. He clearly won, and everybody out there was like 9 feet tall. I was like, damn. Yo, they rocked it. The Sugar Mamas took first place at the cooking competition. Right behind them was Heat in the Kitchen, but it was a tight competition for everybody. It was 1 point difference, a half a point difference for everybody. And I was very happy. I'm having a ball being a realtor, doing great deals, helping folks to succeed and grow, being a part of their development. And I got to be honest with you, I am so thankful, so grateful that they trust me with their real estate business. They trust me with their coaching business, and I get to be a part of their growth and development. That's all I got for us today, man. We're going to have I'm showing up because I told Devin that I would keep showing up no matter what. And but the structure of this is going to change. We might have to start calling it 20K Wednesday or 80K Wednesday. There are so many contacts being made that the level of the agents are improving like so rapidly that when they're reporting numbers, I've got newer agents reporting 10 and 11,000 contacts from all sources. I want to know, if you're not doing that kind of business, if you're not putting 69 million under contract, if you're not doing 4 million worth of contracts, if you're not doing 1 million worth of contracts, I want to know what your coach, teacher, trainer, broker, team leader, I want to know what they're saying to you to get you productive, or what they're not. And I'll be honest with you, I'm opening the doors. I'm taking all comers. Love y'all, man. Later.